Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm glad that you are here. It has been a hot minute since I have posted a video. That's just basically because the last few weeks of this month have been crazy. I've been crazy busy, mostly planning my wedding, which happened on October 17th. I married the love of my life, Michael, and now we are just living our happy, loving wife and husband life. So now I can get back into doing what I love, filming video, filming content, trying out products and all of that. So if you're new here, I'm glad that you are here. My name is Stephanie. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you want more videos like this. We do anything fun, makeup related, any of that jazz, hauls, reviews, looks, all of that we do here. Definitely hit the like button. That would help me out a lot. Leave a comment down below on anything we talk about today. And definitely don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys know when I upload. So, with that being said, we are going to jump right on in. I have my Dunkin' Donuts, and we are ready to go. So today, you guys, we are going to be reviewing an eyeshadow palette from one of my favorite brands, Miss Morphe. I love Morphe products. Not only are they a good price, but they are fantastic quality. So you guys, this is a brand new eyeshadow palette to me. I believe it came out a few months ago, but it is the Everyday Chic 35C palette. So let me open it up here. Look at all of these colors. I'm in love with it. I haven't used it. I actually bought it on my honeymoon with my husband. We took a trip to Ulta and he said, buy whatever you want. And your girl did. Spent over $100. So, but this was one of the palettes that I got because I saw it on Instagram and thought, I need to have it. I have not used it yet because I've been saving it for this. I was planning to do this video last week, but I just didn't feel well last week at all from probably the after wedding stress. So that's probably what happened if I'd have to guess. So, but today we're going to do some swatches and we're going to do an eye look to review the palette. I am super pumped. I have my makeup here. I got my brushes ready to go. So let's do a few swatches first. I don't think I'm going to swatch all of them, but we're going to swatch some, and I do have the name of the shades. I kept the little card, that way I know. But first, let's dip into some of the really dark colors. So this palette seems to have a really interesting color story. It kind of has some really dark greens and a lot of browns down at the bottom. And we're kind of getting lighter with some purples and pinks. And then we got some golds and whites up here. So it definitely goes from dark to light, which I really like. The colors can definitely be used for everyday or a glam. I did see that this palette was kind of advertised, obviously, as the Everyday Chic. But I totally think that you can upgrade these to become a total glam look. Now today, my makeup is kind of going to be a basic look, nothing super full glam. But I think that this can be very, very versatile because of the color story. You have so many options for everybody, and I really just think that it's a really great color story. So we're going to take this first shade that I really, really like down here at the bottom, this green, and that is called Getting Ready. So we're going to swatch that. They feel really creamy to the touch. So look how pigmented that is. That's kind of insane. So let's do a swatch of Getting Ready. So swatch it on the arm. Goes on super smooth. No patchiness whatsoever. Definitely a great neutral shade, or like a great dark, deep shade. So let's also swatch, let's swatch this color down here. This one is called Cheers to You. So let's swatch that one. It's a shimmer shade, which I love. So here's that one right there. Let's try it on the arm. That is right underneath there. So that's more of a shimmery shade. Let's test out this purple shade right here. I love purple. And that one is called Call Me Gorg, aka Call Me Gorgeous. So we're gonna swatch that one. They feel really smooth, like super smooth. So here's that one right there. So that one wasn't as pigmented, I feel like, as the other ones. Just at first glance, it is very pretty. So let's do this shade in the middle. I kind of am living for that. So that shade is called Talk of the Town. Well, it's definitely Talk of the Town. So that's definitely a glitter, like full on glitter. Some chunky glitter there. You see that? That is a shade I probably won't use as often. It's very, very pretty on the arm, but I just feel like it's gonna have a ton of fallout. Just sheer because it is a glitter shade, like glitter. Not too much of a fan of that one. And then let's do like a really pretty cream shade. So we're gonna do this shade up here, and that is called Chic It Out. Appropriate. So let's just swatch that. Just a white colored. Okay. Definitely not the most pigmented shade in the group. And it is a bit, out of all of them, it's a bit chalky. More than the other ones, which I find strange. It's definitely a bit chalky compared to the other ones that were very smooth and very creamy. They just seem to be a little bit more chalky. Okay, so let's jump into doing a look. And I am going to use a Morphe primer on my eyes to prime the lids because, as Miss Nikki Tutorials says, not to prime is a crime. So I just like to take this. This is the Morphe Eyelid Primer in Translucent. And I just take a little bit on my eye, like so. And blend it out with a little mini beauty blender. Now the one thing I do wish about Morphe, while I love Morphe and I love Morphe's products, their palettes do not come with mirrors. At least the ones that I have, and I kind of wish that they would, because I don't mind using a hand mirror, but a palette mirror just would make things so much easier. But that's okay. Can't have everything, I guess. Alrighty, so we are going to start, and we're going to take a Morphe 505 brush here. And I think today we are going to take the shade right here, which is a brown. This is the shade OU. And we're going to put that all over the lid as a base. So at first, picking up the shadows, there doesn't seem to be a lot of fallout in the pan, a lot of kickback. So we'll see how that looks on the face to decide if it gives much fallout. Okay. So putting it on the eyelid, it's not super pigmented, which is strange. Now, sometimes I do tend to find with some of Morphe's shadows that some are more pigmented than others, which I've not quite ever understood. Now, that's the second dip into the brush, into the pan. and that seemed to definitely deepen it. So this one you just may need a couple dips in, which I don't think is a bad thing. I've heard other MUAs talk about it and say that, oh, well, I'd only want one dip in the pan, but I don't think it's that big of a deal, to be honest. Whether or not you have one dip or two, it's not a big deal, at least for me. Okay, so we did 2 dips into the pan, and I think that the brown looks really pretty. So now we're gonna take a It Cosmetics brush. This is supposedly, I bought this at Ulta, and it is the Airbrush Blending Crease Brush. It's number 105. Supposedly it's supposed to be the best blending brush out there. So we'll see if they're correct in that statement. So I'm going to then take this shade right here, which is like a mauve color, and that shade is called Total Mood. This palette is definitely a total mood. So we're gonna take that, and that one doesn't seem to have much kickback in the pan either, which is good. And we're gonna put that in this area right here to deepen that. So that one went on pretty pigmented, which is interesting. So I'm gonna take it all the way over here and do circular motions to get that. I love like mauve and shades like that. That's kind of probably my favorite type of color to wear, because it really helps deepen and make those eyes just pop. And as somebody who wears glasses, I have learned that you have to sometimes do a little bit more in shadow because it's hard to see behind glasses. Most people ask me, well, why don't you wear contacts? And I say, because I don't like them. So that blended really well. I got a little extra here that we're gonna clean up, but that blended really well together. I like it. And then we're gonna take, because why not? We're gonna then take this shade right here, which is like a gold shimmer. That is called Side of Sass. If you ask my husband, he will tell you that that's an accurate representation of me. We're gonna take our finger and we're gonna put that on the eyelid. It's really pretty. So we're just gonna take that and we're gonna put it on the eyelid, like so, to give just a little extra. My motto in life is way too short to not be extra. So if you have the option to, why not? So that definitely brought a little something to it. I love it. So with those 3 shades, I think that that turned out really well. I do think that some of the shades are a little bit more pigmented than others. I think that they blended out really, really nicely. The shimmer didn't seem to get everywhere. I do have a little fallout here and here, but that's kind of to be expected when you are doing shimmer shades. So, but with that, I'm gonna go finish my makeup and we'll be back and we're gonna finish talking. Okay, you guys, so we are back. This is the look. Let me take my glasses off so you can see a little better. So here is our final eye look. I think it turned out quite well. The colors blended beautifully. They match my skin tone quite nice. And I definitely think that I could use this on an everyday basis. For, you know, regular everyday looks. And if you want to do like a little bit of a glam, I think that it can work for you too. So I definitely think this is a palette and it gives an A+ in my book. I do think that some of the lighter shades probably will not be best for me, just because they seem a little bit more chalky than the other ones, but the rest I think are great. I definitely can see myself using this palette over and over and over again. Especially for fall looks, these are going to be gorgeous. So you guys, that is it for me today. I'm glad that you guys were able to come and hang out with me while we talked about the Everyday Chic palette. That product will be listed down below. I will also put my links to my social media down there as well. I'm on Instagram and Twitter. You can follow me at those, and those links will all be down below as well. So I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Mwah.